It's being live streamed now, Julie.
Perfect. Let's get started, Milo.
All right, here we go, everyone. Time for the Julie and Milo show. Julie and Milo show is here today. You don't want to miss a single word they say. Bringing you founders from near and far. Listen as they tell you now just who they are. Listen to the stories and how they tell. In just 3 minutes how they're doing well. Telling us what it's all about today. And how they're loving that ONPASSIVE way. ONPASSIVE, it's a here today. ONPASSIVE, there's just no better way. Listen to the Julie and the Milo show, cause then you can be the very first to know. ONPASSIVE, it's a here today. Julie and Milo show is coming your way Wednesday night ONPASSIVE. Yeah. Julie, take it away.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Today is May 11th, 2022. Welcome to the Julie and Milo show. My name is Julie. I'm coming to you from Orange County, California. My dear friend Milo. Milo, if you could please say hello to everyone.
Hey, how you guys doing? It's Nashville, Milo from Nashville, and we're glad you're on the show, because if you was not on the show, we would not have a show. Back to you, Julie.
Thank you so much, Milo. Good to have you always when we get together to talk about ONPASSIVE, talk about our friends. But today I really wanted to say this. Before I say this, I wanted to go ahead and welcome all of our friends here in the Zoom from all over the world, and welcome everyone who are plugging in to all of our YouTube channels out there. If you are currently joining us on YouTube, we appreciate you very much. Please look at the subscribe button. If it is in red, that means you haven't subscribed to the channel that you are watching. Please click the subscribe button and click the bell right next to it. We do live stream our meetings every single day, sometime 2-3 times a day. So if you're currently watching us from YouTube, we welcome you and we appreciate your subscription, and we appreciate your plugging in as well. As you understand, I like to echo our CEO, Mr. Ash Mulfard's message in the past few days. He was talking about OBLESS. As we all understand, OBLESS is the heart of ONPASSIVE. And OBLESS, when it talks about the heart of ONPASSIVE, there is no cost. There's no cost. Therefore, if you out there that is using OBLESS to charge people, and if you are out there using OBLESS to collecting fund, it's an absolutely no-no. And it is going to violate the NDA. And if you are out there, heard someone, know someone that collecting fund on behalf of ONPASSIVE or on behalf of OBLESS, just to let you know, we are not charging, we are not collecting fund at this point. We're not collecting anything at this point. If you are a founder of ONPASSIVE, all it has cost us 1.3 million people for the past years, 3 years, almost 4 years. All it cost the founder was $97. And if the founder is paying used credit card, there's an extra $5 cost, and that $5 go to the credit card company. So the founder position is only cost $97. And if you came in, be a founder yesterday, or if you came in back in November 2018, it still costs $97. None of us have paid more than $97 unless we pay with credit card. So I wanted to echo that message again. And if you have been collected, or if you are collecting, you're violating the NDA. And if you are out there and you have spoken to the founders of ONPASSIVE or to anyone in the name of ONPASSIVE, if you're out there, we'd love to hear from you. you can send an email to legal@onpassive.com and letting them know and send them the proof that you've been collecting more than that, or if you have paid more than that. I just want to echo that message out from what we have been going through in the past years and yesterday as well. So today, as we all understand that we're getting together in the Julie and Milo show. In the Julie and Milo show, we always like to bring people out. Milo and I truly wanted to hear from founders, friends around the world. So today our topic is thank you, ONPASSIVE. And if you have aha moments in your life since you've been in ONPASSIVE, we would love to hear from you as well. And today is the time for all of us to express our appreciation to ONPASSIVE, to our tech team, to our CEO, or if you're pretty and cute, you could say thank you to the one that share ONPASSIVE with you. As I have been saying in the past months, I always appreciate Milo giving me the opportunity to know about ONPASSIVE and to share ONPASSIVE with the world. So I wanted to appreciate Milo as well. And then I'm gonna go back to what I'd say later. Milo, I spoke more than my 3 minutes, so if you would please take the mic.
Oh, hey, you're fine. Listen, I'm so thankful too, Julie. Not only I'm thankful for you, for all we did together and stuff, but also I would like to say thank you so much to Mr. Ash Mafaro. Man, what an incredible man and family that have given us this opportunity, and it's, it is Ash, but I mean, his family has sacrificed also, Miss Mafaro and the children and everything. And I just want to say, Ash, we love you, man, and thank you for doing that for us. And also, the tech team for all the time they put into and all the founders who have created this monster that is a crazy movement that is going on. And one other one, a lot of you, I haven't said a lot, but Candace Keller was my sponsor. And I thank her so much. In fact, I called her the other day just to thank her. I do it quite often, but Candace Keller brought me into ONPASSIVE. And I remember when I first came in, I almost didn't do it, and I said no at first. And 15 minutes later, I decided I wasn't going to be able to eat or sleep if I didn't do it, because what if it did hit? And man, talk about a great decision. But I just think everyone that's involved with it, but especially, like I said, Mr. Ash Mafaro, he is the genius behind this that has come out. And of course, all the other founders, you got Marty and Red and all of the, if you start naming, it's too many, but I want to thank all of them because we have created this movement that's going to change the world. It's going to change the world one person at a time. And I want you to know that if you're here today, which anybody that's here today basically is a founder, or maybe you're looking to get into, but if you were in ONPASSIVE, you don't realize what's coming up for you. I don't think any of us know the full extent of it, because we can't. Ash says, we only know 10%. If we only know 10%, and there's 90% more, oh Lord, there ain't none of us going to be able to sleep, So back to you, Julie.
Thank you so much, Milo. And yes, I do appreciate you for sharing ONPASSIVE with me. I shared my aha moment at the very beginning from the last show, but today I have another moment that I wanted to share with you. When I listened to Mr. Ash Mafaro in the last meeting, he said that by this Friday, we would know exactly the date of when our data center launched. And he also added that when our data center launched, or when we are doing what we're doing in ONPASSIVE, if you have 1 billion people are actually on using all the products at the same time, we're going to be good. We prepare for that. And that was a moment where I'm like, OMG, right? that was like so huge for me, because I have been in companies where they haven't launched yet. They kind of pre-launch, but they couldn't hold the amount of growth that they had. And then there are other moments that I thought it's really big when he talked about the innovation labs, where the physical product has prepared, tested, and passed. And those one of the product, it's at the level of Edison, Harrison Ford, and the Wright brother. That was huge. And when he said that, he said, we have to tone down a lot, right? So I wanted to take this opportunity to remind everyone, if you're currently watching this, and if you're watching this later, please go back and watch the last 3 webinars when Mr. Ashmore showed up and talked. Please watch them. I'm talking to you right now, and I got goosebumps all over my body because how crazy it is. If you go back and you watch those webinars and you actually take notes, and if you're putting them together, I don't think you're going to be able to sleep at night from now on, because your mind just keep running and running and running. And you will get to see the clearer picture of ONPASSIVE, because the picture of ONPASSIVE, when I see it, it's only cat mode. Right now, it's 1,000,000 times on top of it. So to me, not only that we are stacking the cool, but we are stacking blessings. And that's what O Bless is all about. O Bless right now is for us to connecting our heart, connecting our mind, have our mindset, knowing that we are so blessed. When we are blessed, how we are blessing right now, what are we gonna do? Right now, we don't have the greens yet. But if we can take what we know today and go out there and share to other people and make dreams, I believe that all of us already put in the effort to build up our company. And so if you haven't watched the last 3 webinars, I ask you, please go back. And if you've watched it 10 times, go back, listen to them again, connecting the dots. I'm telling you, you will have the shaking moments, the crying, and all of that emotions. And I guarantee you, if you can't find that moment, I definitely will be here for you to call me and say, hey, I don't see anything, Julie. I will definitely spend time. And many of our founders here, you see on the screen, if you call them, they will be able to share that moments with you. Am I right, Milo? Do you feel the same way?
Absolutely, Julie. I know even like Mondays, when Mr. Ash talked Monday, I've already went back and watched that 3 times. And I mean, every time I get something new out of it, and it's a beautiful thing, And then if you go and you watch Red and Marty's recap of it, it'll blow you away. I mean, I encourage everyone to do that. Go back, look at Monday's video of Mr. Ash. Read Peter's note. Peter takes great notes. I always like to read the notes first, then I'll watch the video again. I watch it the first time, then I watch it, again. And now I've watched it 3 times, but I've also watched Marty and Red, and yeah, just incredible stuff.
Thank you, Milo. As we said today, we're gonna say thank you ONPASSIVE, or thank you the ones that share ONPASSIVE with you. Also, if you like to share your aha moments, we are all here to listen. One more thing I like to call your attention to, it is if you missed ONPASSIVE 360 this morning, boy, you gotta watch that too. The part when Chris brought up another company, I called him right away. I said, dang, it's awesome you did that. So please go back and watch ONPASSIVE 360 as well. You can find it in all the channels. Thank you so much for being here with us. Right now, we'll have hands that are raised. Let's have William DeLome first. William, if you would please unmute your mic.
Hello, Ken. Hi, Julie.
Hi.
Hi, Milo.
Hey, how you doing, William?
My haha moment was the new founder site, and I know, and my birthday was on Friday Night Live, and since then I've been calling myself, or everyone else was calling me Marshmallow Man, and I've today I keep thinking when I'm doing my exercise, the dancing, I'm improving every time. My haha moment was waiting for that basket and the data center coming out. So that's my question. Since the data center is coming out, I imagine O Connect is starting to really tickle me, because that's going to be coming since the data center. He mentioned he needs the data center to bring that product out. Is that correct?
That's what I understand, that, you know, he wants to get that up and running so that it will make everything work better.
It definitely needs to run, Milo.
Right, right.
I'm very tickled, and I'm very thankful. I'm thanking ONPASSIVE every day. I'm tickled about this business. I'm going to take it and be reborn again. Start dancing every day.
I am waiting for that, William. I'm so glad you're here, and I'm so glad you're doing better. Good to have you with us.
It's a hard struggle. We have trials in this life. We never know what we're going to have. So thank you, ONPASSIVE.
That's so true, William. We do have struggles in the life. The difference between us and the other ones that have struggle, we have a big light at the end of the tunnel that we can look forward to, you know, and that makes a world of difference. But I love what you said about the data centers and stuff. That's going to make all the difference in the world. I don't understand it all, but I think that, you know, once that data centers are up and running, that's going to allow all of our softwares to work, you know, because they're high. All right, next up we got, thank you for your talk, William, and happy birthday to you too also. Next up we got Miss Sherry Dursleway from California. Come on down.
Woohoo! Hello, everybody around the world. I hope you're listening, because this is hot stuff when you come to the Julie and Milo show. Anyway, my aha moment started way back in 8/2 of 2018, when I first heard Ash's audios. Something came over me, some higher power, whatever you believe in. It just struck me, his voice, his heart, and what he wanted to do. He was genuine and down to earth, and even from the get-go. And so my haha moment was that, knowing that he had a heart, and it just came from inside and led on back through and to over 1,300,000 founding other people. But also in that, because it would just started out to be for businesses, to help businesses. And I'm like, a little light bulb went out there too as well, was, oh my word, to have businesses so they can have spend less money and have time with their loved ones and family and friends. That to me is so valuable, and Ash still sticks by that. We will all have more time to spend with our loved ones and less stress, because we're not stressing about the money, we're not stressing about the time. So that's just a little itty bit of my aha moments. There's so many, because I've been in this a while and I have lots of aha moments. And I love you guys, all the pieces. Thank you, Julie and Milo. I love the show. And thank you, Ash, for everything that you continue to do. And your family, my prayers are out for you and your family, and all the tech team, and all the Dubai people. Anybody who's had a little drop, and know that you all are important in this world, and you deserve the best. Love you guys, all the pieces. We rock.
Love you, Sherry Angel. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for continuously working with me and Terry Thompson and all the founders here in California. we are having our get together again coming up. Thank you so much. I also like to take this opportunity to send out prayers to the founders, the guests, the friends, and everyone around the world who are currently going through some ailment and some hardships, not only in their life, but their family as well. As we know, we do have one of our friends that Mr. Ashmore has mentioned that his mom is going through some critical condition right now. We wanted to send out prayers and also hoping that, you know, the people that are taking care of her and the people around the world do have that wisdom, that passion to be able to take care of them and make good decisions on a lot of these. Also send out, you know, prayers to Key. We know that Key is working very hard on his field, and all the nurses and doctors out there who is taking care of, you know, the sickness, also pray for them as well. All right, Diane Lennon, thank you so much for joining us. You're looking beautiful. Thanks.
Thank you, Julie. You are too. I just want to appreciate everybody in ONPASSIVE that is sharing and lifting other people up. Talk about lifting up humanity even before any of the apples are coming in. ONPASSIVE has given people hope, and it's just grown a huge family. So I really appreciate that, and I want to thank Ash personally for making it possible for all of us. Besides my first initial aha moment in July of 2020 with a Mike Ellis video, I had one the other day when Ash mentioned and discussed why the team summary is no longer going to be showing. I thought that was incredible because we have to trust in this business. And I didn't bat an eye that I couldn't see what's going on. I mean, I can see my initial people that I have brought in, but this is a business. It's not an MLM. I mean, we've proven that. And that was just a really big moment for me when that was explained to me. I thought, yeah, exactly. We're that kind of business. So I just appreciate all of you, and thank you. And my sponsor, Ken, I never see him, but if he's listening, thank you, Ken, and love you all.
All righty. Thank you, Diane. Was that Ken Russo?
No. He's a local guy, just lives a little, about 20-minute drive from me here in Canada.
Oh, okay, great. Awesome. And that was great what you said. You know, the thing about it is we don't need the team summary. We'll know the packages being delivered. We're going to be getting commission on it. It's all there, you know, for us. And it's a great thing. It pulls that team concept together, you know, that we're all one big team. It's just ONPASSIVE. That's it. You know, it's
exactly.
A yeah. You know, and we're all in it together. And I appreciate all you said. That was great stuff. So next up, we got Miss Listra. Come on down and talk to us. She is a big supporter. She's on almost every show. Come on down, Listra.
Hi, Milo. Hi, Julie. And hi, everyone else. Well, you know, on the weekend here, I had another aha moment. My youngest son, who does not believe in internet businesses at all, we were talking about the Burj in Dubai, and he listened, and then he said to me, I love Dubai. I want to go there one day. So I said to him, the company now owns 2 floors on the Burj. He says, really? I said, yeah. He says, I said, I told you this time I hit the jackpot. He said to me, he says, okay, well, Mom, I hope, you know, for your sake, that's true. I said, it's very, very true. And he says, well, good, I'm glad. And he would never support any internet business I was in before. So that was like, aha, Dubai got you there, you know, so that was great. And also, I want to thank Helen de la Bastide again. She's my sponsor, and she brought this to me. And I will never forget that, ever. I told her so. Every chance I get, I tell her how grateful I am. And I'm so proud of being in this business. It's amazing. I've never been happier in my life, I think. Well, except the day I got married and I had my kids. That was way back when. But anyway, yeah, I'm the happiest person on earth right now because I love this business and I love all my new friends. Look at all of you there. I love you guys. It's amazing. And I want to thank Ash and his family so very much for everything he has brought to us. It's wonderful, wonderful. And I could beam all the time. Like I told him he was beaming that time. I'm beaming now constantly. I love it. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Lista. That was beautiful. And I love your aha moment right there, because I do understand that there are many families members that are not really traveling this journey with many of us. And you got one now. And I do wish that, you know, if there are families members that currently watching, hopefully you'll become an aha moment for many of us. So congratulations.
One more thing. He is a founder and he has no idea. I have him in there. Got no idea.
That's right. I don't think many of our family's members know that they are. But we're glad that, you know, and, you know, I wanted to take this opportunity too. If you are having the significant others or your son, your daughters, or anyone in your family, gosh, I wish I do have that. I wish I have, you know, mom or dad, or, you know, if you have your significant other, whether or not mom, dads, or sisters, or brothers, or husbands, or wife, or boyfriends, or girlfriends, or even lovers are doing this, congratulations to you. And I know you're not alone. You have someone to talk to every day. Boy, I do wish I have that. And I'm not lonely, but at the same time, you know, we all wish that we have someone that traveled that journey with us together. And when we are traveling with our significant other, the path or the journey is much more cozy, right? So yeah, congratulations to all that do that. And at the same time, if you don't have, make sure you reached out. Don't stay alone. Don't do this alone, because we are all in it together and we are in it to win it. So, all right. My dear friend, sister Gladys, are you ready to be here with us? Are you, please go ahead, Gladys.
Thank you so much, Julie and Milo, and good evening, everyone. I'm going to share my aha moment. And my first aha moment was in 2018 when the opportunity was introduced to me. And I called our CEO, Mr. Ash, and spoke to him. And they really spoke to what was concerning me at the moment. We had gone for a few years without vacation with extended family together. And at that time, we had an opportunity to go, but the time was very short. I wished that we could have longer to stay with our parents, because we know that we don't have them for too long in this world. So when he mentioned that, you know, what you need, after he asked me and I told him about my family, and then he mentioned that what you need at this time is a business that can allow you to make money, but have time with your family. Then I was like, but we have to work, because that's how we've been trained. And he said, no, someone has to think about it. Somebody has to do it. And for me, I said, that's not life, because life, we know you wake up in the morning, you go work, or if you have a business, you go physically, you do it and you make money. So that was a big aha moment for me, that I can have a business that I don't have to be there in person. I can be comfortable, you know, I can succeed and have time with my family. And then as the business grew, all bless came along. And that really, I thought the deal was sealed immediately when I joined ONPASSIVE, but that was the best for me, because my life and my family's life has always been a lifestyle of sharing. We did not have much, but whatever little we had, we shared with, you know, somebody who needed it beyond us. And when I heard of Oh Bless, that I can be able to touch lives with the support of a company, which is a business, I did not have to think twice again. I've never thought twice to look back, and I'm so happy to be here. And so I say thank you so much, Mr. Ash, and your family. We might never know what you've gone through to bring us to this moment. But I remember you said in one of the, actually more than one webinars, stay with me and I will take you with me all the way to the top. And I trust you, and whatever that it is, the journey, may God bless you, may God give you peace, give you joy, good health, and God bless your family. Thank you very much.
Awesome. Gladys, that was awesome, man. And to think of those things have come to pass, you know, just the old blessed thing. Now we're able to do that. And where we're going to go with that, to me, you know, that's what excites me so much, that I am going to be able to help other people, you know. And I know everyone in this is, you know, we've always wanted to do it, but there was limits on it. With ONPASSIVE, there is no limits, you know. That's an incredible thing. Thank you for what you just said. That was beautiful. Okay, next up, we got Sandra Fletcher. Come on down. You're muted, Sandra.
Yes. Hello,
Yeah.
everyone.
Hey.
Hi. Yes, thinking about just one position will allow me to be successful. That was one of my moments, right? Building a large team is good, but it's not necessary. Right? So, yes, and I would like to thank Mr. Ashmafara for his big heart and all that he's doing for us. That's it.
Beautiful, Sandra. Thank you so much for being here. It is very true. We are looking for qualities than quantity, because I believe qualities are stronger, are more stable, are more firm, and it can take further than the quantity itself. So as we know, I mean, all the marketing right now, it's not to look for more founders, it's for building reputation of brand. And our brand right now is the most quality brand. And as we all know, we are building that foundation right now to have that quality, you know, and reputation brand. So thank you for bringing that up, Sandra. Thanks so much. All right, Jay Woo, or she goes by Jay Woo or Jawanda. Good to have you with us. And I saw that you've been to where John White is. How does it feel like hugging John White and all that, and get your, you know, just that moment with John?
I tell you, it was, it almost brought tears to our eyes. It really did. I only lightly envy all of you who got to be with Ash. But when I think about the moment I shared with John last Saturday, it was like being with all of you at once. He was just one person, but the love, the warmth, the feeling of knowing someone and you don't know them, you've never seen them, but you have that bond of unity. It was great. It was simply marvelous, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. Anyway, hello, Milo, how are you? And hello, everyone on the panel. It's so good to be with everyone here on the Julie and Milo show. It has been a while. I was in West Africa for a couple of months. I'm back now and getting back on my ONPASSIVE pony. So I missed your previous show when you talked about the aha moment. So I'm very thankful to have a moment now to share that with you. I just had an anniversary 1 year with ONPASSIVE on the 8th of May. And the journey has really been a wonderful ride. When I was presented with the opportunity, it made sense to me. I have an IT background. I've worked in corporate America, and I've tried all kinds of online and different kinds of marketing. So it clicked right away. I can identify with what most of you have shared already. But I had a recent aha moment, and it came about in Dubai. And what was unique for me about the launch of the branding campaign was that for almost a year, I've been listening to all the praise of Ash Mufara from all the different founders who have 2.5 years, 3 years longer than me. I've listened to Ash, I've watched him. I tried to verify and see that there was some consistency in his message, but it takes time, even Ash says, to really get the proof in the pudding. And one thing I love about Ash and what he's doing in the company is that he is making it evident that to his own self, he's true. And he carries out what he says, but considering the way that the company is developing, the ideologies are new, even though sounding familiar. But to see his dream, his words come to fruition because it's what he, the person, wants to his own self. It was a big aha moment for me that not only is it a good business plan and we're going to make money and it's going to be global and we're going to help people, but because he's true to himself, truly you can trust him, at least I can. And I can trust the direction that the company will take us. I don't have any concerns about that. And that aha moment is so significant for me personally. It's my personal guarantee from Ash Mufara that we're going somewhere together. So when I get my opportunity to meet him in person, I'm looking forward to the hug. I'm looking forward to being awed. I'm looking forward to being comfortable. I'm looking forward to bumping Julie out the way so I can put the eye drops in, all of that. So I'm really happy to be a founder. And I'm also pleased that 2 of my family members happened to arrive in Dubai the day after the event. So I have pictures like everybody else with the Burj Khalifa in the background and all the signs around town. And so it's almost like I was there myself. So I'm happy.
Awesome. That's good to hear, Jayru. You know, that someone was there and actually seen it, you know, and took pictures. That's so cool. That is so cool.
Yeah, it was, I didn't expect it. You know, we didn't get the announcement until, so we had no idea. Of course, the trip was planned before, but it was truly a blessing to get the ice skating rink, that big board, just the day after. I had a photo in my phone, you know. It was just great. It was great.
That is awesome. That's awesome. Okay, next up, we got Miss Cynthia Brown. Come on down.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, Cynthia.
Julie, Milo, excuse me. I'm still on the top of the cloud 9 in Boston. My aha moment was when I got the call to actually go to Boston and actually meet all of you, the leaders. It was just so wonderful to actually meet everybody. And Ash, he is my aha. I love him so much. I love his brain. I love the way he thinks. I love the way he just built and designed this whole business. I don't have nobody to go down this journey with me. I'm doing it all by myself. It gets a little lonely, but I have some of the most wonderful friends. You know, they check on me every day. They just, you know, Julie, if she don't see me, she call me, what's going on, girl? You know, so I love the way this business is bringing everybody together from all parts of the world. It's really a sense of peace, and I just love it. And my second aha was just launching in Dubai, period. Because that's the richest country in the world. And just to see ONPASSIVE in Dubai was truly amazing. And I don't know if everybody saw it or not, but on that wall, it did say that we're in the Guinness Book of World Book of Records. That's amazing to me. That was really an aha moment. So I love ONPASSIVE and I love everything about it. And I just thank Ash for creating this. That's all. Thank you, everyone, for letting me speak.
Thank you, beautiful. I love you. Thanks so much for being here. I'm so glad you're here. I wanted to share with you really quick the reason why when I don't see someone, I call them. There was one lady on Facebook. Everything I put out there, I see her interact to it. And it's because of busy schedules, because of all these messages coming on, I didn't get to see her message. And one day I turned on Facebook, I saw her daughter put her funerals, her pictures, her, you know, and the celebration of her life out there, and it broke my heart. And I've seen her name. And then I looked on the message. I didn't respond to her message. There was 7 messages out there. And it's not because I'm ignoring her. It's just because, you know, when she sent me things, I love when I say hello, but it's been months. She sent it and it sat there. And one day I turned on my Facebook and I saw that. I don't know who she is, but when I turned it on, I'm like, my gosh, she's no longer in this world. And it broke my heart. And at that moment, I just silently pray for her. And yeah, so if you don't see someone out there, please reach out. And if you don't see me, please reach out too. Yes, please reach out. And if you're in a space right now where you needed to talk to somebody, please reach out to someone. And thank you, Cynthia, for reminding us that, you know, please reach out to someone if you're alone, if you're feeling lonely. You shouldn't be feeling lonely when you're in ONPASSIVE, but this message is for someone out there, whoever that listened to this, reached out to someone and stay in touch. And you can always reach out to any one of us. When you see us on the screens right here, just reached out. All right. Thanks so much, everyone. All right. I see my sister Marcianne was here. Marcianne, are you still with us? You're up next.
Okay, Julie, thank you so much. Thank you, Milo. I wanted to step out a little bit before coming, but I think I have shared my ho-ha moment last week. I'm just going to share my thank you moment today. And my thank you goes to my sister that brought me into ONPASSIVE. I say it even at Julie and Milo show. If her mother did not deliver her, I believe my mother would have done so, because she brought me into ONPASSIVE. And I'm going to use this opportunity also to thank the Tech Pro. One of the Tech Pro happened to be the junior brother of who brought me in ONPASSIVE, Bob Takusi. So the sister is Marie Takusi. She brought me into ONPASSIVE. So I have a privilege to know everything about ONPASSIVE from the beginning. So all the stuff that the Tech Pro are telling us today with Oliver Fonte, I've been getting it for the past 2 years. So I just want to thank them because they really, really inject ONPASSIVE into me through the little group that they projected to help people like us that we didn't know anything about ONPASSIVE. And the thank you ONPASSIVE is actually the title of my song that I wrote. Because when I found ONPASSIVE, my life have changed for good. I think I was going down and now I can see the light from the top. So thank you, Mr. Ash Mufera. Thank you, Julie and Milo show, because one of my high moments was when I came to Julie and Milo show for the first time. I was really amazed. I've never knew that I was going to be out on the public, and the courage and the soft talking, the love and the compassion that they gave me that day, he really proved me that not only I found myself on ONPASSIVE, I am more than what I think. And I told Milo, I love to sing. And he said, you can do it. And today I wrote a song. So thank you for making me believing on me. That's the power of ONPASSIVE. Also today, what Chris said today at 360, he made me blow out. To be honest, I drink a bottle of something today after listening to Chris on 360 today. So that's my whole moment and my thank you. Thank you so much to everyone. I love ONPASSIVE.
Awesome, awesome, Marcianne. Good to have you on the show. I got to apologize. I've skipped a couple people, not intentionally. Usually the person in the top right-hand corner is next. So I've been calling them that way, but not tonight. So I got to get back to the list and follow the list. But I apologize. I skipped a couple people. So next up, we got Dr. Mazigo Katsi from Norway. Come on down.
Hi, everyone. I love you, Julie and Milo. You just do such a good job. I don't attend many of your webinars because of time differences, but I listen to all of them. So really fascinating. What word is bigger than thank you? I was trying to really scratch my head to say, what word can I use to say thank you? But thank you is enough. So thank you, Mr. Ishmufara, and thank you, ONPASSIVE. And thank you, Giba, as a person who introduced me to ONPASSIVE. I cannot appreciate more. Yesterday, when Mr. Ishmufara said, if there's anything else you can do, thank the person that introduced you. I just sent her lots of thank yous, actually, on WhatsApp. I am really, my great gratitude to you. I don't know how to describe ONPASSIVE. I just call it completeness, totality, the solution, the greatness, the all in all. I have not seen a company like this that is so holistic in the way it addresses human beings. I mean, from emotions to spirituality to friendship to, yeah. So my aha moments are really many in ONPASSIVE. But I recall when I was just introduced to ONPASSIVE, then I went through lots of videos, just watching them. One video where Ishmufara was introducing Oh Bless, I can't remember when it was, a long time ago. And in that video, Dr. Bill also talks about their project in Kenya, back in Kenya, their dentistry project with a team of other people. I just fell into tears and I was crying in my living room. And then my sons were coming and say, what is the problem, Mama? And I was like, this business, many children are going to be helped because I have a passion to help children. So they were hugging me and they were like, what kind of a business is this that makes Mama cry? They don't know that they are already members of, founders of ONPASSIVE. So I've had many aha moments like that. Julie, I know you are the emotional one, but you are one person who triggers a lot of gratitude in us. I mean, sometimes when I just remember how you expressed yourself during one of the webinars and fell into tears, then I'm crying while making a cup of coffee in my kitchen. So moments like that just make us appreciate the totality and the completeness of this business. And yesterday when Mr. Ash talked about his son being passionate about helping orphans, I said, that's me there. Because I created an organization for orphan children in Botswana. And I just know what this young man, Omar, the son to Ishmufara, what it means when he is passionate about orphans, because they go through so much. They are so wounded. They are in every way the number one group that needs to be helped. They are children. They they don't have much to do to help themselves. They need support. They have resources, of course. So that's one of my biggest aha moments, especially yesterday. It just concluded it all. So thank you, ONPASSIVE. And I love you all, ONPASSIVEs. Thank you for the moment to share my thank yous and my gratitude. Bye.
Thank you so much, Dr. Masego. Good to have you here with us. And I appreciate you brought up the part of crying. Lately, I have heard so many people express the fact that they are crying when they're in tears when they hear Mr. Ashmore, you know, his heart, what he shared, and all of that. And for me to be able to share that passion inside, it's really, I believe that ONPASSIVE give all of us that power. When I said the word power, I don't mean to say authority. I mean the ability, right? The ability is one thing, but you have the power to do what you can, your own ability. I'm going to try to use the right word, but I'm not using the word power in terms of authority, in terms of like the powerful and all of that, the high, the top. I'm not mentioning about that. I'm talking about the ability. You know, when you come across a family who's struggling, or a homeless person or helpless person out there, you want to have that ability to help them. And I believe so many of us have gone through that in our life, but yet we have to make a decision whether or not we are going to take care of our family and then share the extra. We have to decide what to do. But ONPASSIVE already has given us the ability to make that decision, right? And that decision is today. It's when we understood about OBLESS. It's not when we have the apple, when we have the green. It is today, because the ability of giving, it's not just the hand giving. It comes from our mind and come from our heart together to give and be passionate about giving. And that's what makes me cry. That's what makes me shed tears. And I know that there are so many founders here, so many people that were listening and come back to me and said, Julie, I shed tears too. I shed tears too. So it is coming from your heart. And that's what we are doing. And that ability, that decision that we are making, it's not when we have the green. I believe it is right now. It's a moment that you know that we have OBLESS, that you know that we have that ability to do it. And OBLESS is it. And OBLESS is where we are able to do that. And we could influence other people to do it. And that's one of the reasons why I believe Chris Johnson has the most influence on the OBLESS, because he has a heart of giving. And that's what we are all here. We all have the heart of giving. But when we come together, we spoke our heart. And I believe that is the power, that is the ability, that is what we all about. So let's continue to do that. All right, I'd like to introduce Myra Aquino. Myra, you look awesome, and I'm glad you are here. Please unmute your mic and say hello to us.
Thank you, Julie and Milo. Hello, leaders and partners. I'm so happy to be here. And Friday, Wednesday, I thought it was going to be Friday night and a little ahead. I have quite a few aha moments, but I'm just going to speak about the two most special to me. The first one is the day that I was introduced by Lynn Nakamoto to ONPASSIVE. That was in October 31st, 2020. After I have bad experiences when I was learning the marketing business, I was like, bingo, this is it. My own business where everything is going to be done for me, my own business for $97. I was like, this is it. I'm in it, head first. Then I started listening to Ashmore, and I couldn't have no doubt at all that this is going to be the way to go. Knowing products like OBLESS, it's going to change many lives, and that I'll continue to support the causes that I now support, but I'll be able to continue to support in a larger scale. And I'm going to be able to add all the causes that I'm passionate about, and I just can't afford right now. It's my aha moment, because giving is in my DNA. It's something I cannot change, and I just have to thank Mr. Ash Mufareh. Because of him, I feel like I'm aligned now to my life passion of giving. Thank you so much for having me.
Awesome. Awesome. That's a great aha moment. All right, next up, we got Mr. David Otto. Come on down, David.
Hello, how's everybody?
Good.
Okay, well, I've had quite a few wow moments or haha moments, and the very first one was when I joined back February 2019, and I kept looking and kept coming back, but then the ebook came out, and when I read that, I just buckled down into tears. I mean, I just couldn't believe I found it, you know, and I just stayed along with the journey. I've enjoyed every bit of it. And the last time, after 3 years, the first time I get a chance to say thank you to Ash, I just broke out in tears. I don't even know if I was able to say thank you, but I mean, I just been so overjoyed. Every day is it's just beautiful. Like, I mean, it's changed my life so much. Like, I don't even like to think back before on passive. Like, I mean, this is it. Like, I mean, and I look forward to it every day. I met some great people here. I mean, it's just the greatest thing that's ever happened to me in my life. And I mean, I'm never leaving. And passive is the only thing I'll do. And once I realized what it was, everything else I was doing, I slammed down the brakes and got rid of it all. And passive is it. That's it. I love it, and I'm here to stay, and I love all the people I meet, and I'm trying to get up there, but you know, I'm a little shy sometimes, and you know, and I'm really emotional. Like, I mean, sometimes it's just you know, I feel like crying now, but I'm hanging in there. So I just want to say thank you, and you know, you're all beautiful people. I'm glad to meet you all. And, you know, we're going to keep on going. Like, passive is never going to stop. And I want to say thank you to Ash, just in case he's listening, because I'm not going to cry this time. And, you know, I just want to say thank you to Richard Moore. He's the one that sent me a link back years ago there. And I mean, it just gets bigger and bigger. And another thing I did, like, few months ago, I listened to the recording again, and I couldn't believe it. I just asked myself, how did he know? How did he do it? You know, because it's like magical. I mean, just everything he said he's going to do, it just boom, 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 only it was bigger. So, I mean, hey, believe it. It's going to happen. It's happening, and we're living it. So just, if you're not in, get in. I mean, what are you waiting for? You know, I mean, this is the greatest thing that could happen to anyone. And I mean, I'm so thankful to Ash, all the tech team. It's everybody that puts everything into it. We've got so much talent in this company. I mean, the people are beautiful. And yeah, I mean, I just want to say thank you. I'm so blessed, and everybody's great. Y'all have a non-passive day.
Thank you, David. Good to have you here as well. We appreciate your being here. If you are listening to what David Otto said, he is from Canada. To be a founder of ONPASSIVE, all it costs is $97. You get this business, right? You get this business that is made for you, that is done deal, that is success. All you got to do is get back with the person who share ONPASSIVE with you. We're not looking forward. We're not looking for more founder, but just in case, if you want to be a founder today, you still can do it. get back with the person who shared that with you. Once you become a founder, you get to participate in founders meetings like this one. This is a public one, but there are so many informations in the back office that you'll be able to tap in and listen into. Also, if you're currently watching this right now, if you want to know more about ONPASSIVE, please type in www.onpassive.com. Go check it out, and you'll be able to see the level of business we are talking about. All right, what you see on www.onpassive.com, it's only probably about 10%. There's still 90% that hasn't been adding it on to. So get back with the person who share ONPASSIVE with you and be part of the winning team. All right, and make the most impact in the world. Thank you so much for watching. Runa Ramagai from Papua New Guinea, good to have you with us. Runa, sister, are you with us? All right, let's give her a chance to come back in a minute. I see Jean Aliva is here with us. Beautiful, Jean, and beautiful music coming from you as well. Love to have you here with us.
Thank you, Julie, and thank you, Milo. I'm going to try and take a different tack, because if I talk about the aha moments that are involved with Obless and all of that, I will definitely cry. But I want to first start by saying thank you to my inviter, who was Fred Langschwager, and I wish he were here to hug, to thank in person. He did leave us, but I know he's here in spirit, and so my thanks to you, Fred. My first aha moment was I joined in late July 2020, and I heard Ash speaking about his love of space and deep space, and all things astronomical. And I couldn't believe it, because my father worked in aerospace for 32 years. I worked for a time with GE Aerospace, and I have always, wanted to be an astronaut. I always was just fascinated with deep space. So hearing the CEO of a marketing company talk about his personal passion for that, I thought my brain was just like, I'm in the right place. I felt a kindredness with this man. And I was so inspired by it that I went online and I ordered him a spacesuit, like not a spacesuit, but a shirt that had a personalized, almost like it looked like a spacesuit shirt. And I sent it to the Florida office. I have no idea if he even got it, but I was so inspired by him. And that was just like within a week of joining. I knew I was in the right place. So that was my first aha moment. And then the second one was when I heard Corinne Isabel Mikes speaking about the heart of ONPASSIVE. And I thought, this is different than a digital marketing company. There's something, there's a heart and soul to this business. And I just knew that it was different. And so that was another one. And the other big aha was that within like 6 or 7 months, I left my corporate job. The vision was so strong within me. There were a lot of things that played into that, but I felt so confident and so comfortable leaving the stability of that job, because I know that my life is going to be ONPASSIVE going forward. And so those are just 3 things that were really strong for me. And it just gets better and better. Just every time I connect with everyone here, I just know I'm in the right place, and we are just going to do amazing things together. It is enough to make you weep. It's just so overwhelming. It's like we're going to be able to do all the things that we've ever wanted to do to help people. It's just going to be a beautiful, wonderful adventure, inventing things together, coming up with solutions together. And there's nowhere else I'd rather be. So thank you all for being in my life and being my family.
Thank you, Jeannie. Thank you, Jeannie. That was very good. Thanks to Fred. I love Fred, man. I talked to him only a couple times. I remember one night I talked to him for a long time, and what an incredible guy, and we do know that he's here in spirit with us or whatever, but Anyway, we move on. So next up, we got none other than the beautiful Miss Willow Griffith. Come on down and talk to us.
Oh my, I feel so humbled by all you guys' stories that I don't know where to start. There's so like David was saying, there's so many aha moments. I can't, each one more precious than the other. But I'm a 81-year-old woman that has a husband that is infirmed, and he's a veteran. And we live on a, Social Security, a retirement income. And I thought there was not going to be any more chances for John and I, that we were going to have to live within the means of what we had for the rest of our lives. And as inflation was going up and everything, I was panicking all the time, thinking, what am I going to do? I don't want my children to have this burden. And when I talked to Ash, and he told me in his sweet way, you'll never have to worry again. Talk about a basket case. I was a basket case because I looked at my lovely husband of 45, almost 50 years, and I said, oh my God, John, we're going to be okay. And we have dreams, even though we're the over the hill gang, we have dreams like everybody else. And I thought, oh, I have waited for the world to change its nasty attitude for so long. And along comes this man that said, I want to obliviate poverty. I want to take away the pain. I want you to love your kids and have time to love them. I have never had time to truly love my kids. I have worked since I was 14 years of age, and I put myself through college. Everything was work. That's all it was. It's just like you spend all your life working. And here he comes with a magical pill called compassion for others. And I was blown away. So I want to tell little Cynthia, I love you. She represents us. I see her going from person to person, welcoming them. She never fails to welcome you when you come in a place where she's at. She's a representative of us. And I have not found that in any organization that I've ever belonged to, where we love each other. We may screw up every once in a while and people get mad at you, but this is a unique thing we have here. And I'm telling you, I've not seen it in the world before. And I think we are a wave that's starting, that's going to spread across every nation. And I'm so grateful. I want to tell you one other thing, and I'll get off, Milo. I have started my nightly shows on YouTube, and I did a temporary, I didn't even know I was recording, to tell you the truth. That's how stupid I am about YouTube. But there's a small video on my site, and Milo told me that I could put my link to my site there. And I created it for those of you that, like I am, I'm a night owl. And after all the webinars are over, I'm still looking for information about ONPASSIVE. And so I decided I'd do an after-hour conversation show with all of the ONPASSIVians and have you come and we'll just talk our hearts out when we can't sleep. So tonight I'm starting the first one at 11 o'clock at night on YouTube. And if all goes well and I find out what I'm doing when I record, we will be together tonight. And Milo gave me permission to put the link in the chat, and I'll do that to my site. But I want to just say one other thing. Do you know, if you haven't got involved before now and you're afraid, just take my hand, because I was scared to death. I've talked to people for 45 years, audio, and teaching, but it's not like getting in front of a camera, and knowing you're screwing up. But I want to tell you, get involved. Come to my show, come to Milo's show, come to Julie, gather around ONPASSIVE and make it the best thing in the entire world, because we're representatives and we need to be involved. So let me know if I can help you in any way, and I will be there. I promise I'll make time. I work every day, but I still will be there for anybody that needs me, and especially our darling child that we've all adopted, Cynthia. So that's all I got to say. Thank you, Milo, for giving me permission.
Beautiful, 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 Willow, young lady. You're so beautiful.
Oh,
we love you.
From your mouth to God.
You're muted yourself, but thank you so much for your words. Beautiful. We appreciate you being here with us, Willow. All right, Runa, are you still here with us? All right.
It's me, Julie.
Yes,
Hello?
your hand is up and you are up next, Runa. Would you be able to speak?
Yes. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to you all. I would like to say about my aha moment. I was introduced or shared or perceived through Terry Ojo all the way from France. Since 2018 till 2021 January, I never heard of ONPASSIVE in PNG till Terry introduced or share ONPASSIVE with me, and I'm so glad to be a proud founder to ONPASSIVE. And I want to thank you all, Julie and Milo, for what you are doing for us. Also Chris and Marty and everyone who is behind PNG and myself. Thank you for your support. Thank you. That's all from me. Sorry, I'm at work and I can't open my camera, put on my camera. Thank you. Love you all.
All right. Thank you, Runa. Thank you. All right. And next up, we've got Mr. Modu. Come on down, brother.
Hello, Mr. Milo, Miss Julie, and everyone. Good evening and good everything. I'm sorry I'm at work, I can't show you my video.
That's fine.
Thank you for allowing me to share some of my aha moments and to be able to thank my able, beloved CEO for making my life so meaningful and purposeful in this world. Apart from the first day I have access into my back office and saw everything that was there. The other moment was when the first founders of India visited our Hyderabad office. That was my other moment. And from there, all the other moments that took place until now, is just a manifestation of what our CEO told us from the first time I become a founder, 2020. So he's just implementing what he told us, you know. So if you have been following up everything he told us on that time, that's what he has been doing. So I just want to take this moment to thank him, thank his family, thank our tech team in India and everywhere, and you, our able leadership team, and all these webinar shows that I've been attending. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you so much, Momodo. Always good to have you with us. Stay well.
Thank you. Thank you, Miss Julie.
Thank you so much. All right, from USA, we're going to go to India, and we're going to have the visit from Mr. David. Mr. David, good to have you with us.
Thank you, Julie, and thank you, Mr. Milo, for this great show. It's aha moment in ONPASSIVE is like ONPASSIVE, when I reflect on passive, contemplate, and understand very deeply, it touches my heart. ONPASSIVE is the high vibration zone, full of positivity. Okay. Another thing is, I'm one of the person who visit Hyderabad campus last year, November 24th. Among the 10, I'm one of them. So visiting our campus in Hyderabad, what can I say? It's like truly magnificent, quality management, supportive. They're very humble, always with us. Everything they details, how can I express? Like it's world-class, best of the best talents. They are working with us as a partners. We treat our employee as a partner, as royals. These are the aha moment, and I want to share slides also. Just check it out. Understanding that ONPASSIVE is it's a uplifting humanity. This is the most important thing that touches my heart. It's a true aha, truly something. Finally, the world is waiting for a new business model that truly going to uplift humanity. This is one. And understanding Mr. Ash Mufare's vision. I write it down everything. His vision, each and every word is important. Whatever he said, it's meaningful, full of meaning, full of vibration, full of positivity. He have many things, like each and every one. And slowly, gradually, when you understand that ONPASSIVE become a global language, it's a global love that we feel wherever you go in social media. Type hashtag, like hashtag ONPASSIVE, hashtag co-founders, hashtag Ash Mufare. And go to the pages, different, like you'll find ONPASSIVE everywhere. And then we become a unicorn company. It's a truly aha moment. Now our valuation is $5 billion plus. For other companies, it takes 5, 6, 7 years to become unicorn. We are unicorn before birth. And Mr. Mufare said, we are going to become super unicorn before our first anniversary. Our company. No company did it before. And most important aha touching moment is succeeding together. Everyone in this world, all are trying to do alone. Alone, we can't do anything. And people are looking for a hero. But we together, we are a hero. Mr. Mufare said, the world is going to know your name if you are a founder of ONPASSIVE. You're going to look like a hero, more professional. He makes us. And the world record we are setting every day. Every day. Now we have 1.3 million founders. Can we imagine this thing like we are doing? Okay. So this is some of the moment which I share in front of you and which is really touching. And more are coming, more are coming. And finally, thank you, Mr. Ash Mufare. You gave us something which we, the humanity, we are looking for thousands and thousands of years. We all together changing this world. Over to Julie.
Awesome, Mr. David. Good stuff. All right, next up we have Panini. Is it Panina? Panina, come on down. Panina.
Hello.
There we go. How you doing?
I'm good, thank you. Thank you to Milo and Julie for giving me this opportunity to share my aha moment. It's good morning here in Papua New Guinea. After listening to so many webinars that has just come in and shared so many things about business on ONPASSIVE, I was so thankful as Arnold Lakamanga from Papua New Guinea has introduced this business to me. So many times I thanked him. Thank you for sharing this opportunity, and I'm so proud. I am proud to be a founder of ONPASSIVE. I have an aha moment to share with you all today. After listening to Mr. Ash every time that he comes on webinars some times ago, everything he said has come to reality. And we are so thankful. We Papua New Guineans are so thankful we're part of this opportunity. Everything that he said, one thing is mentioned about the data center and the innovation lab. And he said, like, things are going, things are heating up. And the thing he said about the data center and the innovation lab, work has been going on. After listening again to the Founders Only Roundtable on Monday, he said the first data center is going to be launched. And with the innovation lab, the physical product, there's 2 physical products are ready and tested. It's done. That's what I have to share with you guys. My aha moment was what he has said, he has mentioned, has been done. So to Mr. Ash Mufare, thank you so much for everything you have done for us all around the world. And we are so thankful. We Papua New Guineans are so blessed to have this opportunity to come in and join this company ONPASSIVE. As our sister Gladys said, Mr. Ash, we will be with you all the way to the top with the power of prayers. We trust you and we believe in you. God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Panina. Good to have you with us from Papua New Guinea as well. Beautiful words and beautiful reminders for a lot of us. We're glad that you're here with us. All right.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you. From Papua New Guinea, we're going back to Lily Lane in USA. Lily Lane, if you would please unmute your mic.
Thank you, Julie. There is a song that says, I gotta clean up what I messed up. I started all over again. And the reason I said that is because I used the word ugly the other night. and I want to clean that up. So when I was referring to Mr. Ash, I'm saying the word ugly means unstoppable genius loves you. So now that's good for ugly, and that's what I was trying to do. And I was saying earlier that my family, I have a big family. My parents had 14 children, and what we would do, we would take the ugly words and make it positive. Like if we were wearing something that each of us liked, we would say, "Oh, that looked bad. That looked bad." So we took the word bad and made it, use it in a positive manner. So that's what I was trying to say the other night. So I thank you, Julie and Milo, for giving me this opportunity to clean up what I messed up. Because I love Mr. Ash. And like I said, if I had to talk about my aha moment again, it would be when I saw those babies. When he shared those babies with us, that was it for me. I'm saying, I'm ready to follow you wherever you go. I'm willing to do that. So thank you very much for having me tonight. Thanks.
That was awesome. That was awesome, Lily. I was trying to think back now. Who was that said that? Who was that said that when he said it? I knew it was on the show, but that's awesome, man. That's a great comeback. Thank you very much for sharing that, and thanks for sharing your heart with us. All right, and next up we got Mr. Charles Nicholson from the USA. Come on down, brother.
What's up? What's up? What's up, Julie Milo? How you doing? And that who's that? Hey, Mr. Chris, how you doing, Chief? Hey guys, look, I'm so excited. You know, I was listening to everybody speak just a minute ago, and let me say this: if your passion don't make you cry, something's wrong with you. If your passion don't make you cry, something's wrong with you. We all got stories. We all have a story, and that story is your passion. It gets you what Ash is doing right now. I've been in the industry for many years, over 40 years in network marketing. I have an organization over 15,000 people. I build organizations, and the thing that's always let me down was that you can build a company up, and you can lose it as fast as you build it. But Ash has put something together that I've always thought that a perfect network marketing company should be, is to be able to brand yourself before you actually launch and do it the right way. So my aha moment really is everything that I'm seeing right now. Everything that I'm seeing that Ash is doing right now. And I don't know how you guys feel about this and what businesses you've been in with, but his vision is so far out there. And the vision that he has, I've had this vision forever. And I'm seeing it come to life right in front of me. And I'm able to be a part of it. That's really exciting. And you know what? I wanted to say this too. You know, it's really hard to rebuild a business, but, you know, never underestimate yourself and never underestimate other people, because you never know what people are going through and where what their journey is. You know, there was a huge race this past weekend. Some of y'all might have seen the Kentucky Derby. And y'all see the Kentucky Derby? That horse is 80 to 1 chance to win. 80 to 1. Wasn't even supposed to be in the race and won that race. And that's because that horse was prepared for that opportunity. He was prepared for his moment of glory. He was prepared for it. When ONPASSIVE hits the market, the world will not be prepared for it. It's going to be such a shockwave that's going to hit this world. And because of it, it's going to be a blessing to so many people, because I know a lot of folks have passion to help children. The things that he's putting together, the data center, and you don't know anything about data centers. Data centers are the brains of the internet. And he's setting up his own brain. And when it takes over, it's going to just be mind-boggling. So I'm really excited about this. I'm really excited to be on Julie and Milo's show. You know, I appreciate you guys so much for doing this. Chris, love you. I'm on your shows all the time, checking you out. I wish I could be more involved right now. I'm actually a director in another company, so I got to kind of hang low a little bit, but I wish I could be more involved. But I can't wait for the moment when we launch this thing. And we're going to take over the world, folks. We're going to take over the world, and we're going to have a lot of fun doing it. And you know what? I'm going to really enjoy seeing you guys on the beaches of the world. We're going to be on the beaches of the world, folks. God bless everybody. Hope you guys have a fantastic week. And I'm going to throw it back to you, Julie.
Awesome, Charles. Thanks so much for being here. Absolutely. Word of wisdoms, well spoken. And thanks for being here with us as well. All right, so we go from the USA to the USA. My dear friend Leon Holiday is here, and this is a guy I talk to every day, beside Milo. So I talk to 2 guys a day. Yes, they are my dearest friend. One is giving me ONPASSIVE blessings. The other one is I'm sharing ONPASSIVE to him. And yeah, it's great to have you here, Leon.
Okay, thank you, Julie and Milo, for letting me take the time and tell you about my aha moment, and I really appreciate it. And, you know, all the faces that I see on here, I always see. I see a lot of the faces all the time. And that's what one of the first aha moments was. I think I mentioned before, and you guys probably heard it, when Julie first introduced me to ONPASSIVE. She said sign up as a Go founder, and I did right away. But I got COVID right away, right after that, and I was asking, how can I sign my son up? And so when she explained it to me, so a few weeks went past, and a few weeks went past, and of course I got sicker and sicker, and then I got sick, and then had the COVID. Now I'm trying to get over the COVID. So it took me several months to get over COVID, but Julie never let up. She said, okay, she'll call me. She didn't like bug me. She didn't push me. She didn't shovel me, anything. She just like just about the right time, she would contact me again, say, are you ready to sign your son up? Or I said, I can't even figure out, what did I sign up? I lost my password. I was just dazed. I didn't know what I was doing because I just knew I signed up. And then eventually, as soon as she said, just start listening to the films, looking at the videos, and start doing that. So I know that when I drive down the road, I like listening to books on tapes and videos. So I would, when I get in, I was start on those videos, and I started listening to them. I found 1 or 2 videos that just was aha all the way to the sky. I said, this is it. This is the company that I've been looking for, and aha, this is it. And so then I think it was September 9th or 6th or something, Mr. Ash came on, and Julie and them had a show, and someone asked the question, if I own the insurance business, how many companies can I list? And he said, as long as you can push that plus button, you can add as many companies in your back office when you create the shop. And I said, aha, that's what I'm looking for. You know, I can just go out and get links and add all kinds of people on, you know. Then I start hearing about the resale. And I said, wow, this is going to be great. And then the other aha moment is when I start looking at going on the different shows. And I remember on the Julie and Milo show, I remember the various people, and I started looking at the faces, and then I noticed all the faces was pretty much baby boomers. And I kept looking at the baby boomers. And you know, we all know a little bit about baby boomers. Baby boomers, the people that our parents taught us to get a job and keep a job, and get a job and go to work every day and save your money and do this. But then I raised two, a Gen X and a millennium. So I had 2, and I know how they think. You know, I ain't got time for that. And I remember a lot of the baby boomers I signed up, a lot of the people I signed up, they had kids that were, that Gen X. They couldn't even get their email from them just to sign them up. And they were wanting to sign their kids up, but the kids wouldn't even relinquish the email. So I just said, we'll just make them an email, because they're not going to appreciate it right now. Just if you want to sign your kids up, let's just make them an email, and then you can sign them up, and you just hold on to it because they're not ready yet, because they won't even relinquish their own email. And so I just started thinking all these moments. And then I remember someone saying, and it was a quote somewhere, and I don't know where it came, it was a film, and say, if you build it, they will come. And that's what us baby boomers are doing. We building it through Mr. Ash's vision, and they will come, because they the one is the social media people, and they the one that's going to want to be in the business. They don't have time right now. It's too slow for them. But when you build it, they will come. And that's the reason why we got to be ready. So I just wanted to share those couple of aha moments with everybody. And so thank you for letting me be on the show. Thanks.
Thank you so much, Leon. Thank you for just jumping in the boat with me, because I honestly, when I share ONPASSIVE with you, I'm like, okay, just join in. And I couldn't even explain it. It was back in early 2020. Yes. I believe, when you signed in, and then you just kind of put it everywhere. But the part of what I wanted to share here with everyone is that every single day when Leon and I get on the phone together, we have so many aha moments because we brought up points and then we connecting that point with the next point, and then we connect with the next point, and then we literally looking at the bigger picture of what we can see in our eyes of ONPASSIVE. I mean, he brought up one point, and I made a video out of it. Literally, he said, you know, how many of us are spending hundreds of dollars or even thousands to buy an iPhone. Some of us even still owe for 2 years to try to pay up that phone, but we don't even know what all the functions are using, but we still are doing it. It's the same thing. When you don't know ONPASSIVE, don't wait till you know everything. And that's exactly the story that I wanted to bring up. A lot of people right now who are not in ONPASSIVE always say, I want to wait and see. I want to learn more. I want to learn more. And I am sorry if you're listening to this right now, there are no learn more moments. If you are in it, you're gonna learn more and you're gonna learn more, but you are in it to learn it, not outside, learn it and then stepping in. So if you're currently wants to learn more, get in, be a founder of ONPASSIVE, learn, go together, put your effort in and share. And that makes all of the founders, 1.3 million people around the world, specials, because they see the vision, and that vision is growing and is growing every single day. So I wanted to thank you, first of all, Milo, to bring me in. And I want to thank you also to Leon, who sees the passions I have in ONPASSIVE, and along the way supporting me to continue to be in that journey, in that level. We are all in this, and we are all in this to learn it and grow it together. And that makes the most beautiful, beautiful picture of ONPASSIVE, and that makes the most beautiful community of ONPASSIVE as well. So thank you for that. All right, I see so many hands are being raised right now. We at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 hands raised right now. We only have 20 minutes on the show. And I know many of us have been sitting here for 2 hours. So it's depend on the times that are allowed. We were gonna call it at William DeLone. It's it. But we'll see how everyone is speaking, and then we'll see how it goes. I'm apologize if we can't get to you, but you know that we're having another show on Saturday. And this aha moments and thank you ONPASSIVE will continue to go. So if you couldn't speak today, know that you are going to be first speakers or be in the show, and you'll be able to do that. So sending it back to you, Milo.
All right, thank you, Julie. Thank you. This next one coming up, she's had her hand up 3 or 4 times tonight, and every time it gets to her, she lowers her hand. I think she's scared to death to talk. She's a beautiful lady, and she talks very well. Welcome, Miss Amy Rydecki. Come on down, Amy, and talk to us.
Thanks for calling me out, Milo. Thanks a lot. What I realized, though, is I'm with friends.
That's right.
And you all are maybe in the same boat as me, just a little bit nervous about chatting in front of everyone, but I'm just going to take the bull by the horns and go for it. So I just appreciate Milo. I will never be able to thank you enough for introducing my husband and I to ONPASSIVE. But beyond that, my gratitude comes to Ash. He had the vision to even create this. And you see, I always get emotional when I talk about Ash, just because I feel like he's a brother, and I haven't even met him yet, but I'm pretty excited about the day that I will. But all the things that are possible with ONPASSIVE, the possibilities are endless, and I'm so excited about that. And I just want to thank Ash from the bottom of my heart, and Milo for chatting with us. That was, I'll never be able to thank you enough. So that's all I have for you today. Thanks, guys.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Amy, and thank you for being here. We love you, and I feel you. Yeah, I feel your emotions and all of that. It's continue to build up. So All right, thank you. All right, I'd like to cover everyone. I know we do have 5 people here. So now I'm asking if you could take about 2 minutes on what you're saying, then we'll be able to cover everyone tonight. All right, thank you so much for being here with us. All right, Abram Palsy Mali, if you would please.
Yeah, love from Mali. Actually, I'll take less than a minute, please. My aha is just now, when I look at all the faces, everybody's just smiling, everybody's happy. We're sharing our testimonies, and I think that it gives us life, it gives us health, it gives us hope, right? Because nobody knows what awaits us in let's say the few hours to come. But at least as of now, the joy we're having at this moment, I think is very important. And it's not only shared by those we see. We have so many founders who are also participating in this webinar. We don't see them, but they're having their smiles. They're also having very good moments. And it's just the same whenever I join, the different webinars, it's a time of joy. So I'm very grateful for this. I'm also very grateful for being part of this great family. Thanks to Andres Basson. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you, Abraham. And next up, we got the Marshmallow Man, Mr. William DeLong. Come on down. William, are you here?
Yes, I'm here, Milo.
All right.
I have to turn my camera off because it flickers. I upgraded I can get the background, but it flickers.
Okay, that's okay.
So what I was thinking, now that I'm going through this trial and everything, and throughout life, everything you gathers dust. But ONPASSIVE is a blessing, because now we're talking, and it's like heaven to me. Talking to people, and it's always going to be there forever to me. So that's a thought I have, is that it'll never stop for people who want that heart of ONPASSIVE. So thank you, ONPASSIVE. I really believe that I'm not concerned about this world, because it just gathers dust. What we want is heart, and that's ONPASSIVE. So I really believe that, and thank you, ONPASSIVE, again.
Absolutely, William. Thank you for being here. Thank you. ONPASSIVE, we all resonate with that, and we do wish that you're getting better. And remember our first dance. Thanks, William, for being here. All right, we have Mirthlin, and then we have June, and then we have Mamawa, and then we're gonna call it a night. All right, Mirthlin, if you would please unmute your mic.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Julie, for allowing me to speak my aha moment. My aha moment was when I was invited in 2020, early 2020, to be a part of this blessed company. Then I started getting engaged, and the more I got engaged is the more I got engaged, and the more I talk about ONPASSIVE. But a few weeks ago, when Mr. Ash, our lovely CEO, talked about compounding and making the company a brand, my light bulb moment went off. And I go, oh my God. I know I have to continue to pray for Mr. Ash and his family and my whole ONPASSIVE family, so that we could go to this journey with Mr. Ash, because he promised that he's going to take us with him. And guess what? I'm going to be faithful, I'm going to be devoted, and I am going to continue to trust him. Because without him, I could not have been here. I was praying for something like this. And thanks to Mr. Ash and his entire family, I am on board with this global ONPASSIVE family that I have grown to love. Thank you, Julie. I'm sorry I put my hand up late, but I've been driving for an hour from work.
Awesome. Thank you, Merlin. I'm glad you got on and I'm glad you got to talk. And that was awesome. Okay, next up we got Miss June Buckingham. Come on down, June.
Hey everyone, how's everyone doing? If you're not
Good.
excited, you better get excited. Okay, my first waha moment was when Marina did a webinar and was explaining how this company can be transferred, or you can put it in your will for your grandchildren. It can keep on going. You can bless those great grandchildren, because I have two. But that was my aha moment when she was explaining how to do that process. And I knew I finally got into a company that I can be proud of. And I've made so many friends, and I'm just blessed, and we all are blessed to be in a company called ONPASSIVE. And thank you, Ash Mufara. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have made all these wonderful people. Oh, I haven't met y'all yet. We will. All right, that's all I needed to say.
Thank you, June. Thanks so much for being here. And I'm so glad that you're here. Yes, thank you, ONPASSIVE. That's what we always say, right? Thanks so much for being here. And yes, building legacy is what we are doing right now, every single day, every step at a time. So thank you for reminding us on that. All right, our last speaker for tonight, Manawa, USA. Manawa, if you would please unmute your mic.
Good evening, Julie. Good evening, Marlo. Good evening to the panel. Good morning, or wherever in the world you are. My aha moment is every day. Every day, my aha moment. Every day I log down to the back to that virtual office, it's every aha moment, because all along in the entire time of my life, I have been wondering, always being stressed, because I was looking for a way that I could ever help humanity, but I could never really do that. But my hope came when I signed in with ONPASSIVE, and finally, every time that I'm able to sign other people, family members and friends, you know, it just lights up like a bulb. It's always an aha moment for me. Anytime I think about ONPASSIVE, it's an aha moment for me. Anytime. ONPASSIVE, well, it's a promised land that Mr. Ash is leading us there, and it's an aha moment for me every time. Thank you, guys.
Awesome. Thank you, Manawa. Good. And thank everyone for coming tonight. What an incredible time. Listen to all the aha moments, the things that we did and talked about tonight. But now, right now, we have a special for you, a special surprise that you guys didn't even know about. I hope Julie knows about it, but Julie's gonna sing for us. Let's all put our hands together for Julie. Come on, Julie, sing that song.
No way, Milo.
I thought you were singing.
You know, no, I'm not there to sing this song yet, but this is one of the songs that when listening to it, I feel that it somehow resonates with the journey that we are going. This song and the song after, I'm gonna say the name, and more than welcome to look it up and listen to it. But I'm gonna say the song called One Moment in Time by Whitney Houston, if you know what I'm talking about. Each day I live, I want to be a day to give the best of me. I'm only one, but not alone. My finest day is yet unknown. I broke my heart, fought every game to taste the sweet and face the pain. I rise and fall, yet through it all, this much remains. I want one moment in time when I'm more than I thought I could be, when all my dreams are a heartbeat away. That's where we are right now. All our dreams are only a heartbeat away, and the answers are all up to me. Yes, it's all up to all of us right now. Give me one moment in time when I'm racing with my destiny. Then in that moment of time, I will feel eternity. And I believe that these words, these lyrics are very beautiful to me. And I believe that is what we are facing. That's what we are doing every single day, the steps that we take. I lived to be the very best. I want it all. No time for less. I've laid the plans. Now lay the chance here in my hands. Mr. Ash Mufarad and his entire family is laying the plans in front of all of us. It's in our hands. What are we going to do with the chances that we have? Are we going to just sit on that chance or that plan? Or are we going to take it and share it and share it and share it and replicate it? Give me one moment in time when I'm more than I thought I could be, when all my dreams are a heartbeat away. You know, reading all that lyrics, I believe we are in that together right now. You are a winner for a lifetime. If you see that moment in time, make it shine. Make it shine. We all can make it shine. And we all can carry on. Whatever that moment, that plans, that chance that are laid right in front of us. It's our choice to do it. No one forced us. No one asked for any more money. Not yet. But we see so much. Remember, it's all started with Catmull, and now it's millions times bigger and bigger than that. Are we willing to sit still? Or are we willing to say, can you let me know what's going on? Or are we dive deep in and continue to see the plans that is laid right in front of us? That questions we all have to answer. So if you're currently watching our shows right now, and I'm speaking for all of friends and families are actually watching this and have not been in ONPASSIVE, you got a plan, you got a chance right in your hands. All you got to do is get back with the person who shared this with you and say, I want to take that chance. That is a lifetime chance. No other in the world or in the universe would give us that chance. It's only happened here in ONPASSIVE. I would like to take this opportunity on behalf of myself, my entire family. Thank you, Mr. Ash Mufarad, your family, your incredible team behind you. You all have made a decision for all of us to come along. You all have made a decision for all of us to be part of this magnificent plan. We appreciate you so much. And the only way that could show our appreciation to you is carry on your vision and share it to the world and build the legacy that you wanted us to do. So thank you so much for doing that. And thank you all the founders around the world, everyone who had came before all of us, the people that start in 2018 and continue to go, to travel, to pull all of us coming along with you. Thank you so much for doing that. And we are here together. We are going to win. And that is ONPASSIVE. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Milo, I'm sending the mic back to you.
Thank you, Julie. That was beautiful. And I love Whitney Houston's voice, number one, and the song is an incredible song, One Moment in Time. And what we should also, I'd like to encourage everyone to remember, is to live in the moment. Don't live in the future. Don't live in behind. Live in the moment, because that's what's important. And we're on a journey, and enjoy the journey. enjoy the journey, because a lot of people are not going to be able to look back and say that they remember the journey. We will be able to remember the journey. We'll be able to remember the highs. We'll be able to remember the lows. And it's going to be something when it's all created. You know, let's live in the moment. I'd like to thank every one of you for coming tonight, for sharing. Man, you guys are all beautiful. Love every one of you. And just so happy to be here with all of you. Appreciate every one of you. And thank you again, Mr. Ash Mufaro, for all you do for all of us. And so thank you very much. Back to you, Miss Julie. Let's see that way. There you go.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Milo. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. And there is another song called Never Enough. If you get to hear that, please listen to that one as well. Thank you so much, everyone. Good night from Orange County, California.
Good night from Nashville.
Good night, everyone.
Good night from New York City.
Everybody.
Good morning from
Good night, everyone. Love you all.
Bye. Good night from New York City. Good night from New York City. Good night from New York City.
Good night, Jerry. Good
Night from Georgia. The Ghetto Club.
Love you. Good night, Glenn.
Good night from the great in the house. The
from
Malika. Good night, Don Murillo. Good night, Leon. Good night, Mr. David.
Good night.
Maria.
Good night.
From Canada. Good night, Chris.
Good night. Good night.